This guide is going to show you everything you need to know about enchanting in the Oritech mod, one of my new favourite tech mods. It does assume in this tutorial that you know how to set up Enderic lasers and use them with machines. If you don't, check out the playlist that I have on my channel for Oritech. I've got the whole mod on there in bite size and complete tutorials. So, there's two items we can use, the Arcane Catalyst and the Stabilized Enchanter. I must say, the Stabilized Enchanter is bugged at the moment, at least in this mod pack I'm playing with, which is basically just with Oritech in. It completely crashes my game when I try and access this machine. But don't worry, I can still give you the full tutorial on enchanting. So we're going to set up some Enderic lasers, as I have here. Get your target designator, and designate them towards the Arcane Catalyst. So I'm going to... Oh, yeah, it's crashed as well when I try and break that block. So I'm just going to set this up as a new one. So, as you can see here, we have the Stabilized Enchanter. Applies enchantments using energy and souls from nearby catalysts. Nearby catalysts are the Arcane Catalyst. And this is absolutely fine for enchanting. What we're going to do is place this down. And if we right-click into it, we can see a few things. Souls, a book slot, and an item slot, and the word stable. So you need to stabilize this with Enderic lasers. What I'm going to do is just power these with mechanism underneath, because I'm lazy. And then I'm going to shift right-click my target designator, make my Enderic lasers, and then shift right-click them so that they are stabilizing the Arcane Catalyst. So how do we get souls? Well, when any mobs nearby within a 16 block radius die, and that doesn't have to be by you killing them. I have tested this. So if these zombies are killed by the actual power of the sun, it will collect them. So it doesn't need to be you making a killing blow. As you will see as these start to die, you can now see that there's 6, 7, etc., souls going into here. And to actually see the souls, if I place this zombie, if I kill him, what you actually see is, can you see that little soulet flying into the Arcane Catalyst? Might be a bit hard to see, but it did go in. That basically is how souls are collected. So anything that dies within a 16 block radius will fill up this soul. And obviously you could have multiple Arcane Catalysts around. What we can then do is get a Netherite sword, for example. Now, all Oritech equipment and tools are also enchantable, by the way. And then we get our, let's say, sharpness 1. We can put that in here. Now, it does seem to be a little bit buggy at the moment. When I put in sharpness 1, nothing happens. If I put in sharpness 5, can you see it says cost 2, cost 4, cost 6, cost 8. The cost goes up. So I've just killed a load more zombies. We're now back down to 8 souls. So it's used up all the other souls. Maybe it's not buggy and I just need to add more souls in there for it to show it, but it should show the cost. And it shows sharpness 4. So it's gone up basically sharpness 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now it's saying I need 10 more souls to get to sharpness 5, is I believe how it's working here. So if I get a few more zombies, I love that it's daylight and I can just do this passively. We need a few more souls. It's going to use 10 more to get to sharpness 5. The difference between the other item, the one I can't show you because it's bugged, as you saw it was crashing my game. With this one, you insert an item and then you can select an enchantment to be applied from the GUI, and the enchantment is stored for any subsequent items but can also be changed if you wish. And both energy and souls are required. So you do need to be powering it with Enderic lasers. Now, if you don't have enough lasers, then it's going to say unstable here. So as you can see, we've got sharpness 5. Now, the default on here is 50 souls. But as you can see, I've got 69 souls. And that's because of my Enderic lasers. So if I add some more here, let's just power these, shall we? And then get these up and going. Now when we go in here, can you see it's got a maximum of 82 souls? So the more Enderic lasers you put in, the more souls you can actually have in here. And it can actually do something called hyper enchanting. So we've now gotten to sharpness 5, and it says cost 74. So I believe it's actually going to go above sharpness 5 with 74 souls. So let's just keep adding more souls and see if that happens. And this is something called hyper enchanting that Oritech can do. You can stabilize the Arcane Catalyst using the indirect lasers, which we know. Each laser increases the number of souls that can be stored. However, the consequences can be catastrophic if stabilization is lost while souls are stored. So with the upgraded one as well, the Stabilized Enchanter, where it says applies enchantments using energy and souls from nearby catalysts, whereas this one says store souls from entities parting nearby, can apply enchantments from books without limits. So I think it just goes on forever, needing more and more souls, I guess up to an enderic laser, like, mathematical limit. And then what I'm guessing is with this higher one, which unfortunately I can't use because it seems to be bugged at the moment, it crashes my game, is that you'll be able to get higher limits from nearby catalysts. So here you go, I've got a picture of it. So it means I can't show you in game. So this is it here. And then these are the catalysts powering it. So imagine you can get 69 souls in here, 69 souls in here, and 69 souls in here. I didn't use the number 69 on purpose. That was actually an accident, but hey-ho. Hey-ho, oh my God, it's getting worse. Yeah, so I'm guessing you can get even higher when you use this one. Again, I'm really sorry, guys, if you're new here. My tutorials do usually show you this stuff, but obviously as it's bugged and it's quite a new mod, it is obviously impossible for me if it's bugged, but I want to be able to show you guys this. But anyway, now we've got 57. Okay, let's go higher. 74. And yeah, oh look, the book has disappeared and now we have sharpness 6. So it does work like that. If I put in sharpness 5 again, let's see what happens. Yeah, now I need 78. So it will absorb the sharpness 5 book again, and it'll actually take up to sharpness 7. I think it just could go on and on and on. It does say without limits. So honestly, if you have a book, the Arcane Catalyst is absolutely fine. The other machine, which is the Stabilized Enchanter, you can choose your enchantments. But unfortunately, it will need powering. Let's just try one more time. Yeah, it shuts my game down. But there you go. That is how you do enchanting in Oritech. Sorry about the issues there. Obviously can't be helped due to the mod. If you go onto my channel, I have got a huge variety of tech mods here, magic mods, utility and standalone mods as well. These are just loads of mods that just have one video rather than a playlist, for example. And you can always comment down below what mods or things in mods you would like to see next. And I also stream now live from my Patreon server every Wednesday and Saturday, Wednesday evenings and Saturday daytime. So come in, have a chat. I'd love to talk to you guys that are watching, and you can ask any questions, etc. you have there, or request mods, etc. But I do have a complete tutorial series here for Oritech, so do check that out if you are interested in learning more about this mod.